Hi. So today I want to teach you how to figure out your relative minor scale from a given major key signature. So I'll first to teach how to do this. I want to start off with an example. So this right here we have our key signature. We have a B flat, and I'm assuming that you guys know this, but a B flat would turn into an F major key signature. So I'm just gonna go over how to write out a major scale very quickly. So the set pattern for major scale is a whole, a half, a whole, a whole, a whole, and a half step. And that's our set pattern, right? So let's quickly write out an 8-note F major scale. We start at F. We go through the notes. So this is our 8-note F major scale. First, we have a whole step from F to G, a whole step from G to A half step from A to B, making this a B flat. Then a whole step from B flat to C, a whole step from C to D, a whole step from D to E, and then lastly a half step from E to F, coming back to our first note. So, what makes a relative minor different? Well, instead of starting at our at the first note of the major scale, F, we start at the 6th note right here. So we start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we start our 6th note, and does anyone know what this note is? It's a D. It's a D. So, if the note that we start is at a D, then our relative minor would be a D minor scale. So, let me just write out how it would continue, right? So, if we start at a D, this would be a D right here. And then we'll go from the set pattern. So, we start at 6, right? You can't see that. We started at 6, right? So, we start at D, then a whole step right here to an E, and then a half step to an F. Now, what do we do after this? We started at 6, and then we went to 1. So we need to write out the pattern until we come back to our D, or our 6th note. So it'll be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have this 8 notes now. We have 8 notes from 6 to 6. What is the set pattern for this? Well, it's the same set pattern for the major scale. We go 1 to 2 is a whole step, 2 to 3 is a whole step, and then we go back to a half step, then a whole step, and then another whole step. So, if we continue this pattern, let me just draw out the rest of our scale. We'll start a whole step from D to E, then it's a half step from E to F, a whole step from F to G, a whole step from G to A, and then we have a whole step right here from A to B, making it a flat just like our major scale. And then after that, it goes from B flat. It goes from a B flat to, one second, did I do this right? I think I did do this right. One second. Let me just recount for my own sake. So it starts at a 6 to a 7, which is a whole step. Then it's a half step from 7 to 1, which is D. Then it's a whole step from F to G, then a whole step from G to A, and then a half step from A to B, which makes it a flat, and then a whole step from B flat to C, and then a whole step from C to D. And that's our D minor scale. Now, as you can see from both this scale, which is our F major scale, and this scale, which is our D minor scale, we have the same flat, or the same key, the same accent on our scales. We have a B flat here and then a B flat here. So what makes it different? The one big thing that makes it different is our set pattern. In our major scale, it'll be a whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. While in our minor scale, it'll be a whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole. And that might not look like much, but it definitely sounds like a minor and a major scale when you play it. So let me just show you how we would play it. So this is our F major scale. Start at F. And this will be our D minor scale, which will start at a D. See how our D minor scale sounds like a minor scale, our F major scale sounds like an F major scale? And that's how you find a relative minor. You take the sixth note of our major scale, which is right here. It's a D. So our relative minor will be a D minor scale. Thank you. Have a great day.